In this video, I'm going to show you how to fold a fun and easy origami bracelet. I'll be using 2 square sheets of paper, and each of them has a side length of 15 centimeters or 6 inches, and we'll cut those into 8 strips each. And the width of the bracelet is then about 4 centimeters or 1 5/8 of an inch, and the circumference is going to be about 21 centimeters or 8 1/4 of an inch. You can make this longer if you use extra strips, or shorter if you use fewer strips. Also, if the squares are larger, then the bracelet is going to be wider, and if you use smaller squares, the bracelet is of course going to be narrower, and if you use smaller squares, you will need extra strips. Now let's get started. First, we're going to fold with the white side up. Both sides will be showing, and we're just going to crease and then unfold, rotate, and then divide into eighths. Once you've divided into eighths, cut all of these strips. You can use scissors, but I like to use a ruler and a cutting knife. And of course repeat the steps with the second sheet. Then you will get 16 strips, and of course you can add more colors. For example, I chose these 8 for a nice rainbow effect. Then take your first strip and fold it in half, and take your second color and put it on top like this, so that we have the folded edge here and we have a folded edge here. Now we need to measure the correct distance, so I'm just going to take this strip and insert it, so that now when we push this green, this light green, we have exactly the right distance, and then we're just going to push it out a little bit, so that in the end, when we have to insert the last strip, we have a bit of movement. And then we're just going to put this down, and then take this darker green and just the top layer, fold it down so that it matches up with the light green, and fold it over. And then flip over, and again fold over to align with the light green, and then fold over and make a nice sharp crease. Now we can take out this yellow strip, and now we're going to put this in like this, so that the folded edge is right here. And as an orientation, you can always think of these strips pointing away from the first one you added. And now we again have these long arms and the short ones. We're going to align the short ones with the long one. And fold up. And same on the other side. Always aligning the short with the long. And then flip over again, take the next color and point the arms away from your first one. And then the short arms are aligned with the long ones. Fold over. Same on the other side. And continue with the remaining strips. And then the last one, insert, fold over. And now before you join it, you can check that it actually fits around your wrist, and this fits nicely here. And if it doesn't, you can add 2 extra strips. You just always have to add 2, 4, 6, 8, something like an even number. Now, once you have that, we're just going to bring these two together, and now we're going to insert this light blue into that first unit. So you might want to take something like a toothpick or so and open this up a little, like that, and then stick this inside and push it through, and then you can help it along once it's through here and pull it. And then you also have these extra layers which need to also go inside the green layer. You might have to fiddle around a little, but if you didn't connect the first 2 units too tightly, it should be okay. And then you again have to fold over, and now you're going to cover the rest of the bracelet, just so that you know which direction you have to fold. And fold over. Same on the other side, right there, and fold in. And now we have to insert these into that pocket right there. And this might be a bit tricky, so what I like to do is I actually fold this in a little bit so that it's narrower, and also this corner, like that. It's going to be hidden in any case, and it makes inserting a bit easier. So now you need to go inside this layer, just trying to show it without my fingers covering everything up. You can see here we're inserting underneath that layer and pushing the paper in. Needs a little fiddling, might just crumble a little bit, but that doesn't matter. We can straighten it out once the paper is inside on that one. And again here, just fold in this a bit and that corner a bit, and then again insert into that extra layer of paper right there. And then your bracelet is all done. There we go. Now, wasn't that fun and easy to make? And you can customize the look and feel of your bracelet by choosing different kinds of paper, for example this gold and silver for a more elegant look, or perhaps patterns for something more fun. And for those of you that want a very specific coloring scheme, here's where the strips end up. We started with the dark green, and the reverse of the paper shows up diagonally to the right and the top. Next comes the second light green strip, then the yellow and the orange one. Now I'm sure you can guess where the red strip ends up, and if you can, I'm sure you've understood the concept for the rest of the strips. And because it's so quick and easy to fold, it's a perfect present to show someone you appreciate them, be it for Valentine's Day or any other day of the year. So do give it a go. Now, if you appreciate my work, do let me know by commenting below, giving this video a thumbs up, and sharing it with your friends. Plus, if you're looking for further origami models perfect for Valentine's Day, check out my playlist of love-related models. Subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss my next videos. And as always, hope to see you around, and happy folding!